Some of the biggest things in your life started as a promise, just for now. A temporary fix, a pilot program, a short-term solution, and then they stayed forever. Tonight, we are opening a file marked Temporary Forever. Let's travel back to 1859. A Swiss businessman named Henry Dunant is traveling through Italy. He stumbles upon the aftermath of the Battle of Solferino. The scene is pure horror. Tens of thousands of wounded soldiers are just left on the battlefield, suffering and dying without any medical care. Dunant is shaken to his core by the chaos and the complete lack of organized aid. That shock plants a seed, a radical new idea. Even in the brutality of war, there must be rules. There must be a shred of humanity. He believes that volunteers and medics, the people trying to save lives, should be clearly marked and protected from attack. They should be neutral. This idea catches fire. By 1863, a committee is formed in Dunant's hometown of Geneva. They call themselves the International Committee for Relief to the Wounded, which would later become the International Committee of the Red Cross. Their mission is to turn Dunant's vision into reality. A year later, in 1864, the First Geneva Convention is signed. It's a groundbreaking treaty that establishes the standards of international law for humanitarian treatment in war. But they needed a symbol, something simple, universal, and instantly recognizable on a chaotic battlefield. They chose a red cross on a pure white background. It was a clever and meaningful choice. The design is a direct reverse of the Swiss flag, a white cross on a red field, a nod to the neutral nation of Switzerland and Dunant's own roots. It was meant to be a temporary marker, a simple sign for a new experimental idea, but it wasn't temporary at all. International law quickly locked it in. Today, the Red Cross, along with the Red Crescent and Red Crystal, are protected symbols under international humanitarian law. This is where a temporary idea becomes something sacred. Misusing this symbol isn't just a mistake, it's a serious violation. It can get people killed. The entire system of battlefield medical aid relies on trust. Combatants on all sides must trust that the Red Cross symbol means one thing and one thing only: neutral, protected, medical help. If that trust is broken, if the symbol is used to shield military activities or for any other purpose, its power vanishes. It stops meaning safe. And when that happens, medics, volunteers, and the wounded they are trying to save become targets. The cost of that trust breaking is measured in human lives. What started as one man's horrified reaction to a battlefield became a permanent sacred promise of humanity in the darkest of times. A temporary fix now and forever, a symbol of hope. The story is told.